everybody, this is Brian, Mr. RBG, here to give you a quick, probably not that visually appealing hook-along. So I am going to be doing my own version of the Dalgona Coffee. It is based on a South Korean confection. Basically, what it is front to bottom is that you do a quick cream that is made out of equal parts boiling water, instant coffee grounds, and sugar. Basically, the water hits a boil, you dump it in on the two, they quickly dissolve everything, and it allows you, while it's in that sort of transitional state, to whip the hell out of it and sort of bring out the oils and really create a solid, sustaining foam. Which makes sense, because there is a lot of oil in coffee that gets sit into that sort of granulation, and then you have the stabilizing agents. So it all makes sense that you can sometimes do some weird stuff with it. My variation is going to be based on a favorite drink of a friend of mine. Shout out to Marissa Landis, who turned me on to the Dirty Chai Latte, which is a chai latte with espresso in it. So I'm going to kind of do a cold mix latte underneath instead of just milk, which is the standard, which is very easy. You know, it's milk, sugar, water, instant coffee if you have it. I'm a heathen. I drink a lot of instant coffee. Yeah, fairly straightforward. So I'm going to start up my kettle right there. This, just to show you, is just 2 tablespoons each of white sugar. It's very standard. And instant coffee grounds. This is the Nescafe, which is high quality, which is why I've grown accustomed to it by circumstance and other things. Basically, it's easier, and I don't have the money for the good beans for it to make a difference. So basically, I've got regular metal mixing bowl. I've got this guy, and I've got my good old whisk attachment on my electric beater. The first time I did this, I did it with just a hand whisk, and could not make my arm work properly for very long afterwards. So very straightforward. You know, with this guy, everything goes in. The great thing about this is that it is a very stable foam. You know, you get something very nice that you can work with, so that I don't have to rush anything else. I can just go with my wait for my kettle. When the kettle's ready to go, get this going, and then I can finish making my beverage. It's really... So the first time I did it, I did the foam with sort of like a chocolate milk base, which was nice. This, we're going to do... So what we're doing with the chai base is I've got about half a cup of a chai latte concentrate, which you can make yourself. There are various recipes on the web for that. And then I've got a cup of dairy. In this case, it's about 1/3 of a cup of half and half, and 2/3 of a cup of whole milk. Just to really kind of give the richness, the flavor, really kind of give a nice balance to it. It is not a Corona recipe for those who are especially worried about their waistline, but it's going to be delicious, which is really what my goal is after all. So I can hear over to my side that we are getting very close with the water. I've got my tablespoon. I've got the 2 tablespoons each of the sugar and the instant coffee. Going to do 2 tablespoons of the water. From my reading, you can expand it up, and it is still just as solid. You should not go any smaller, because there's not going to be enough liquid to form the foam. All right, water is ready. We are going to do do our thing like we do our thing. Uno, duo. And it's time for some power. Coming along pretty nicely. It's got just about the color I'm looking for. About where I got it by hand the other day. The other day being yesterday. I just want to give it a little bit more time, see if I can get a little bit more crema out of it. If you can hear me at all. Alright, I think that's pretty good. It's got a very nice consistency. Let me just sort of see if I can tilt this and make it work. Nope, that's going to be the wrong hand for that. So if you take a quick look down, you can kind of see how it's very thick. Sort of like a whipped cream, honestly. So now I'm going to get frozen glass. I'm going to start with my dairy. And then we're going to add the chai latte mix. That should just kick up really nicely. So, you know, it's a nice looking thing there. And then you just grab a spatula. Alright, sorry about that. And it's pretty ridiculous. Let me see if I can get... Float that right on top. It's not quite, honestly, as thick as the hand-beaten one was. But it is what it is. I lovingly dollop this on top. Go. So there's that. And there is your dirty chai internet drink of the moment. Cheers. It's like really... It's going to sound stupid because it's like comparing apples to oranges, but it's really like a really fantastic crema on a really well pulled shot of espresso. It's thick and it's rich and it's luxurious, sweet, different. And then it's almost like it's thick, so it takes a second for anything to come through. But, my oh my, that is fucking delicious. I hope that this was useful, and if not useful, at least a little bit entertaining. From my home, adjacent to a lake, adjacent to the city of Buffalo, I say, happy Monday, and I hope that you and yours have a great day and a better tomorrow.